That's all I got on my side of the ticket. SamAnt, you got anything over there you want to discuss?
I do. We got to talk about this, old guy, because like I said, all week we've been talking about R. Kelly in nauseum, and throughout the comment section, throughout all various comment sections, no matter what platform it's on. We respect everybody who gives their opinion, and we've been hearing this a lot. Why we're not talking about Weinstein? Why we're not talking about the Catholic Church? Why we're not talking about these other white celebrity people out here in the public light doing horrendous things? I had my question on the Uncensored Truth podcast yesterday. If you didn't hear that, go over there to Uncensored Truth right now. You can see that interview in its entirety and hear my question and hear that perspective. But that being said, a federal judge today in California has dismissed Ashley Judd's claim of sexual harassment in her lawsuit against disgraced former mega producer, who else? Harvey Weinstein. But the judge has also said Judge can pursue her accusation that Weinstein tried to ruin her career after she rejected his advances. Let me give a little bit of the 1-2. This is courtesy of, let me see where I'm getting this from, NPR.org. Here we go. Weinstein is facing charges of 5 counts of rape and sexual assault at a trial in New York later this year. Dozens of women have accused Weinstein of rape and sexual misconduct that allegedly took place over decades. Weinstein has said his encounters were consensual and that there have never been sexually assaulted, or he never sexually assaulted anyone. U.S. Judge Philip S. Gutierrez granted a motion from Wednesday's defense team to dismiss the harassment portion of Judd's lawsuit, agreeing that at the time of the alleged offense, the laws cited in the suit did not cover producers such as Weinstein. Instead, Gutierrez said Judge can continue with the part of her lawsuit that accuses Weinstein of sabotaging job chances for blockbuster projects such as Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings films. It's the second time Gutierrez has dismissed the harassment portion of the suit, having initially done so in September. Judge filed to restore the claim in October after California legislature amended the state's harassment law to specifically include directors and producers. What's your thoughts, bro?
Man, crazy. You know, it's hard because it's like people want us to allegations are allegations. People want us to they want to say, okay, y'all talk about the R. Kelly, but the Harvey, I wasn't there for none of this stuff. I just got to go what they said, you know, what that court says, you know, whether it's flawed or not, whether they're protecting him because he's a white guy, maybe, I don't know, but I got to go with what they said. Now, do I think personally that the dude's a creep? Yeah, but again, I wasn't there, so you know that's wild. But you know they're going after him for something else, but I don't know, that's crazy.
This is a clear case of, okay, we heard a lot of the testimony from a lot of the actresses, Selma Hayek, Uma Thurman, Ashley Judd, disgusting allegations, and you could see this happening. These are things that we've heard numerous times in Hollywood. Hollywood is a very, very closed off market, and they have control over what they put out. And you know, you got disgusting men out here, disgusting women out here, various whatever. And if you have a person in position of power and they want something, they could pretty much do what they want. They're gonna get it. And if you're in a position, and I've lived out in LA, I know how hard it is to live in LA. And if you get really, really desperate and you want to be in a position because it's A, going to feed your family or feed you, or B, put you down and tear your career up, never to do this again, you 9 times out of 10 going to take that chance. And if you sitting there and you got somebody's dirty, you know what's in your face,
right? And
you got a decision to make. It's like if you're an actress or something like that, is, I'm not saying it's justified, but you got to ask yourself what you would do in as a female position trying to be in that role. And this is a lot what you've seen in the 90s and the 2000s, where he got away with a lot of this shit, and he needs to be tried. Everything needs to come out. He needs to be treated exactly like Bill Cosby was treated, because you have a lot of hearsay in the Bill Cosby case. You have a situation where he said he admitted of giving Quaaludes, but you have situations where Quaaludes were accepted back in the 60s and everybody did it. And these women were loving him back then, and now they have something totally different now. So everything was on hearsay. Yet this man's about to spend possibly the remaining years of his life in jail. If you treat him like that, you must treat Weinstein, Spacey, whoever the fuck else exactly the same. If you have more evidence, you have to treat him worse, and it looks like you have more. So,
well, that's the country we live in. We see
favors.
And now when we talk about this type of stuff, oh, you know, when they bring the so-called, when they say race card in it, this is what we talk about. You know what I mean? When you have all these people who, you know, years ago, you know, and Bill Cosby gets, you know, tried, convicted, and you got your man, you know what I mean, who Weinstein, who has all these prominent actresses, that come out and they do nothing. To me, that's crazy, and it just shows the double standard you know, in America, and you wonder why I say, oh, y'all always bitching and complaining because it's legitimate.
Facts. Oh God, let me change subject real quick or change gears. We're gonna drop this video, right? Harvey Weinstein. We're gonna put the headline up. Is it gonna get a lot of views in your estimation, your opinion? Is this video and Harvey Weinstein gonna do?
Probably not.
Probably not. What does that say to us? Because we get so much criticism. My bad. So much criticism, but then it doesn't get the attention that so many people want. So why?
First of all, I don't think people really care about Harvey like that. You know, either they don't care, they don't know. He doesn't resonate with our particular, you know, demographic. And maybe other channels it may, you know, pop off, but ours, they just don't care about him, you know. And I think a lot of it, because we can, you know, us as blacks and minorities, we can relate more to R. Kelly. His music, we came up on his music, and it's a part of us that kind of want to see, like, you know how you want to see like the fighting, like the love and hip hop, or the controversy and the beef. It's a lot of us that kind of want to see that or hear about the details of what happened. We like that stuff. It just is what it is. Oh shit, this dude goes in on him. Oh, he revealed this information. People want to hear that. They want to get the tease, what they call it.
They love the negativity,
they
man.
Love the negativity.
They love it.
Yeah,
they love it all the way through. It is not going to get a lot of attention, and I don't know. It's like in one end, you want us to talk about it, and we're going to do the news, and we're going to do it correctly, and we're not just going to be on here because we're going to get views on talking about R. Kelly and give on our perspective. This is why we do it. No, we want to be raw, real, and cut about everything, but we tend to stick to our culture because this is what's lacking out here in the mainstream media. This is what they wanted. This is what we wanted desperately. This is what we seek. So we took it upon ourselves to disseminate our culture's information as best we can. Now, our culture's information doesn't always exclude white, Puerto Rican, Asian, Italian, any race, but we're going to stick to the culture of hip hop, stick to the culture of black, stick to the culture of Spanish, stick to our culture. It is what it is. So when you look at a Harvey Weinstein, although we're going to talk about it and we've talked about it before and we don't get the views, you can't be mad at us if you don't hear it every single time we talk about a R. Kelly or talk about Michael Jackson, or talk about a situation in our culture. You can't be mad at that.
More, like I said, man, like talking about Harvey Weinstein, we just got more, you know, content with R. Kelly. We know it more. We came up with R. Kelly, so it's more insight that we can give on that. We can't really give too much on Harvey Weinstein. You know what I mean? But that, you know, explains it a little bit better with us. You know, that is what it is. Yeah, man. Another episode of the Uncensored Truth podcast, all the way in the books today, man. Tomorrow night, make sure y'all tune in at 8 p.m. on Hip Hop News Uncensored every Friday night at 8 p.m. for our live podcast, man. Also, make sure y'all go into the description box or whatever channel that you're gonna watch us on. Make sure y'all go follow on Instagram, our Twitters, go to the website, man, and all that. We appreciate everybody who's listening on the podcast. That's all I got, man.
Indeed, indeed. Looking forward to tomorrow, the live edition of the Uncensored Truth podcast, exclusively on Hip Hop News Uncensored. We'll have the phone lines open for the people, all the people that's been commenting, asking questions. If you want to get involved, engage with your boy SamAnt. Oh God, tune in tomorrow. Get the phone number. Holla at your brothers, man. We're very excited, as always, to give you nonstop content. Hashtag Content Kings in the building. For our Hip Hop News Uncensored, the Uncensored Truth podcast, another Thursday night in the books. We out of here, man. Peace.
It's only one.